In our cooldown for lesson 5.7, we are given an equation that models the population of an invasive fish species in a big lake. And they point out an important thing here. T is how many years it has been since 2005, which is when they first measured the population. So first question up, what was the population in 2005? There's a couple ways we can find this number. One is we can say, hey, if it's 2005, that means T equals 0. So I can just plug in 0 for T, and that'll end up giving us 5,000 as our answer. Or another way you can look at it is, hey, based on this equation, I know that's always my starting number right there. So the population in 2005 must have been 5,000 fish. Either way you think about it, by using the equation to plug in a number or just reading the information from the equation, you got the same answer. In this same problem, what does it mean when T is -2? Well, we looked at a similar question in the medicine problem. This means we're talking about 2 years in the past. So this is 2 years before 2005, which means the year is 2003. And the last question asks us, when T is -2, in other words, in 2003, is the fish population more or less than 1,000? Well, again, one way we can answer this is we can just use the equation. P equals 5,000 times 2 to the -2. We can just plug in the number. And if you do that math out on a calculator, you will get 1,250. Okay, so the population is more than 1,000. You don't need to use the equation to answer this, though, because you can also just think about the table itself. If in 2005 the population was 5,000, well, that means in 2006 it's going to be 10,000. We're not interested in going that direction, though. We want to go the other direction. When T is -1, the population must have been 2,500, because instead of multiplying by 2, we're going the other direction. We're kind of unmultiplying by 2, or dividing. And when T is -2, the population must be 1,250. Again, we're kind of going backwards with our pattern here. Right? In this direction, it's times 2, times 2, times 2. In the other direction, we're dividing. So in this case, again, we get the result that it is more than 1,000. Same answer both ways, you try it out.